Welcome to Slash Detroit for Thursday, January 30th, 2014. Today's episode is brought to you by the DPD's treatment of journalists.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, Councilman, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Sergeant, you know better than that.
January isn't over yet, but already it is by far the snowiest January on record. As of Monday, we had 37 inches of snow. The previous record was set in 1978 when Detroit got 29.6 inches of snow. More snow is predicted for tomorrow.
Last year, convention goers in Detroit booked 129,000 hotel rooms. This year, that number has already been eclipsed with 236,000 rooms booked. Among the conventions coming to Detroit this year is an annual meeting of Jehovah's Witnesses, who will bring 90,000 followers to town to... No, dude, I'm recording a show.
The Detroit Institute of Arts has plans to raise $100 million in an effort to strengthen pensions and protect the city-owned art from being sold in bankruptcy. But where's this money going to come from? Well, according to the museum, the money will be raised by corporate and individual donors and then added to a pool of $720 million pledged by private foundations in the state of Michigan. If Judge Rhodes allows the settlement, the city would move one step closer to ending its stay in bankruptcy court.
Governor Snyder unveiled an interesting proposal for the revival of Detroit last week. He announced that he would like to attract 50,000 skilled immigrants to Detroit over the next 5 years. Of course, his proposal would require federal approval and probably new legislation for Detroit to get an immigration carve-out. Some experts believe this proposal might be a unique and worthwhile initiative that's necessary due to Detroit's dire economic straits, while others think the proposal is unsystematic and the chances of the U.S. government granting this request specifically for Detroit are slim to none. An alternative proposal has been floated, one that asks the 90,000 Jehovah's Witnesses coming to town for the convention to stay.
Last week, the Detroit Tigers kicked off their annual Winter Caravan bus tour. Coaches, players, broadcasters, and the city's favorite mascot, Paws, set off on their journey to spread baseball fever across the state. You can check out pictures from these events via social media by using the hashtag Detroit Caravan on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram.
On Monday, a collection of workers' rights groups announced a ballot campaign to raise our state's minimum wage. If all goes according to the Economic Justice Coalition's plan, Michigan will have one of the higher minimum wages in the country in the $9 to $10 range. Governor Snyder and Republican lawmakers have shown little enthusiasm for an increase, citing concerns that businesses may have to cut hours or hire fewer employees in response. The coalition is betting that if Lansing won't act, voters across Michigan will.
Slash Detroit is coming to 2 pairs of tickets to the February 5th Mix at the Max and will give them away to some lucky viewers. Now, the show will feature Morgan James singing cabaret, backed by the Detroit Symphony Orchestra's Teddy Abrams on piano. Now, to win, please send out a link to today's show on Facebook or Twitter with the hashtag /DetroitTix. In events, the Detroit Film Theater at the DIA will have its first showing of the Oscar-nominated short films tomorrow night at 7 p.m. The program features 5 animated films and 5 live-action ones from all over the world. This is the film theater's most popular selling program, so make sure to plan in advance. The last showing of the films will be February 20th. Also, Friends of the Detroit River will host the Shiver on the River this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The event is free to the public, including admission to the Belle Isle Nature Zoo, the Belle Isle Aquarium, the Boat Club, the Conservatory, and the Yacht Club. The main event will be held at the Casino Building and will include a performance by children's magician Magic John.